Okay, after doing the measurements, I converted them into centimetres because it's a lot easier for me to work in centimetres than it is in inches, but it doesn't really matter which measurements you use as long as you remain consistent. I mean, you don't want to do meters and feet. That's a mistake. Now I know the complete length of the blade. I can work out where all of the different bits start out. So if I literally take a ruler, blow up the sword as big as I can on the screen, it's 11.5 centimetres on the screen. And the tip of the sword, as in the point, is 1 centimetre on that. The width on the top is 2 centimetres. And of course the width down the bottom is 1.5. Now, okay, next up I've got to do the handle up the top, which is about 2.5. And the pommel, which I'm probably going to expand, is about 1. Now, with some basic maths, you can now work out what all of these are compared to that 150 or 153. It's basically divide the 153 by 11. You've got what 1 centimetre comes out to. Then you know what the 1 centimetre is, times it by 2 for that, 2.5, 1.5, and you end up with what all these are in the final thing. Now, that's essentially it for the main sections, and I'm going to need to go back actually, sorry. Okay, and the blade hand, the sharp bit of the blade there is 0.5. Okay, so I'm going to do the 0.5 all the way around. All the rest of it's going to be one solid piece. And this is going to end up being quite easy, so fun. Okay. Now the next section, I've got a second picture which shows the sword from the bottom, so I can work out the thickness. Because if I know that the blade is 2 centimetres across on the big one, if I do something silly like raise it to 10, I can do it really easily. Okay, so I've adjusted the zoom on there so it's 10 centimetres across, which means I can do some easy calculations to work out how thick this blade is. And it's it's 1/5 of the 2 centimetres wide, which means that it is just under 0.5. It's just under 0.5. It's like 0.4 mil. But that's what it would have worked out to on the main drawing. Okay, and now I have pretty much my measurements for the whole thing. The arch by here is quite easy to work out because that is one solid section. It's one solid circle, and you can work out the diameter of a circle quite easily. It is literally 1 centimetre on that, but okay. And that's how I make my drawings, and this is what they look like. Also the main reason why I don't give them away, they're terrible. I've done all the conversions for the drawings, and then the next phase. Now, occasionally I don't do this because when I look at the